How a quick and easy way to outsmart and turn a narcissist off, to get them broken forever. You're undoubtedly familiar with the challenges of dealing with narcissists, given their toxic behavior. Their self-centeredness, need for control, and entitlement make interactions entirely centered around themselves. While the ideal approach is to go no contact and sever all ties with narcissists, certain situations, such as group activities, work or family gatherings, may make complete avoidance challenging. Hence, I'm here to assist you in developing effective strategies for handling situations when no contact is not possible. Our goal is to provide you with a mindset that empowers you to outsmart the narcissist and shield yourself from their negativity. First and foremost, it's crucial to bear in mind that narcissists aim to position themselves as crucial figures in your life, convincing you that their opinions and ways are of paramount importance. However, what if you decide that their perspective doesn't align with yours? Let's focus on key ideas that can help you navigate interactions with them. I'll provide examples to illustrate how these ideas can be applied, allowing you to assertively manage their presence while preserving your peace of mind. Before engaging with them, let's establish a set of assumptions. First, let's assume that narcissists have their own troubles, recognizing that they aren't reliable sources for guidance or validation. Second, let's assume they tend to express negativity. Consequently, when they exhibit negativity, we won't be surprised, understanding that narcissists often resort to complaining. Instead of reacting with disbelief, we will remind ourselves that narcissists often engage in incessant complaining. While we may focus on the positive aspects, we will mentally prepare for the possibility of the narcissist criticizing or undermining us. Crucially, their negativity and their desire for superiority do not validate their judgments about us. We will not allow their perspective to sway us or bring us down. Refusing to accept their negative assessments, we adopt this mindset to navigate interactions with narcissists more effectively, preserving our self-assurance and resilience against their negativity. Furthermore, it's crucial to acknowledge that narcissists excel in utilizing intermittent reinforcement. Their behavior is consistently inconsistent, occasionally providing positive reinforcement, creating the illusion that everything is going well. Yet, I won't be swayed by these fleeting moments because, just as quickly, positivity can shift to negativity. This constant back and forth lacks discernible patterns or reasons. I reject letting this emotional roller coaster dampen my spirits, understanding that inconsistency is an inherent characteristic of narcissists. This serves as a reminder to stay steadfast and not be influenced by their unpredictable behavior. Moreover, I recognize that narcissists tend to place significance primarily on external factors, prioritizing superficial aspects over matters of character or integrity. If I happen to make a mistake or engage in disapproved behavior, they may try to insinuate that it reflects poorly on my character. However, I'm aware that they do not take the time to truly understand us as individuals. Their inherent lack of empathy is a defining trait. Therefore, I will reinforce within myself that their judgments about me, or anyone else, lack validity because they lack the capacity for accurate assessments, being solely concerned with superficial appearances. Lastly, I will bear in mind that narcissists harbor numerous expectations and often operate with their own agenda. When in the company of a narcissistic individual, I will not allow them to dictate my reactions, emotions, or plans, especially in the presence of others. I refuse to be silenced. Instead, I will confidently assert my presence, conveying through my demeanor that their words hold no sway over me and will not instigate fear or unease. I will refrain from engaging in argumentative or confrontational behavior. By maintaining a calm and assertive approach, I will demonstrate that their attempts to undermine me will not succeed. To further illustrate, imagine a social gathering where you unexpectedly encounter an individual with narcissistic traits whom you haven't seen in a while. They promptly begin launching complaints about various aspects, from the food served to the weather or decisions made about ongoing activities. They seemingly possess a keen ability to openly criticize, acknowledging any skills they possess only to subtly validate their inflated ego. However, it is crucial to emphasize that I will not allow such negativity to impact me. My resilience will shield me, and I will stand firm amid their critical remarks. I prioritize focusing on the positive aspects of individuals, aligning with my mindset. Now let's imagine a scenario where you're involved in specific group activities. It's natural for a person with narcissistic tendencies, driven by a need for control, to find reasons to complain about the games, schedule, or seating arrangements. What if you choose to go with the flow and accept whatever unfolds? If the narcissist starts complaining, you don't have to join in. Instead, calmly convey your willingness to adhere to the established plan, even if they perceive it as silly. If questioned, respond by saying, "I understand your point of view, but I've personally chosen to go along with it." It's crucial to assert your standpoint, making it clear that you have a different perspective. While the narcissist may expect argumentation, you can stand your ground without escalating it into a full-blown argument. This approach is known as setting boundaries, wherein I aim to assert my identity and values without engaging in heated debates or seeking agreement from the narcissist. Now let's shift to another common situation. Picture a group setting where, as expected, the narcissist joins and starts sharing highly controversial opinions, appearing inflexible and unwilling to accept differing viewpoints. It might be tempting to engage in a debate to prove who is right or wrong, but let's pause and contemplate. Have you ever succeeded in changing their mind through argumentation? No, it simply doesn't work. Instead, consider saying, "I acknowledge that your opinion is significant to you, but it doesn't align with my beliefs." If they question you, why? Are you crazy for thinking differently? Maintain your composure and reply, "I understand that you see it that way, but I stand by my perspective." With this approach, I aim to show that I refuse to be drawn into a futile debate that leads nowhere. In group settings, narcissists often display a complete disregard for your presence, making it clear that acknowledging you is not worth their time. Rather than feeling intimidated by their actions, I opt to release any expectations of forming a connection with them. I shift my focus to individuals with whom I genuinely share a connection. If a narcissist treats me as if I'm invisible, it reflects their issues, not mine. While I understand their craving for control, I don't need to be under their influence. Their dissatisfaction with my independent thoughts is inconsequential, as I find contentment in embracing my unique perspective. I encourage you to cultivate a similar sense of self-assurance. Narcissists derive pleasure from blaming and criticizing others, but I refuse to be moved by their opinions and negativity. When faced with their negative comments or criticism, I see it as a projection of their character rather than a reflection of my worth. Narcissists are preoccupied with themselves, whereas I aim to fill my life with kindness, encouragement, love, and genuine connections. The key to outsmarting a narcissist and shutting them down lies in refusing to participate in their manipulative games. I assertively convey that I see myself as a unique individual. If met with further negativity, my calm response is simply, "Well, it seems we have different perspectives, don't we?" Their negativity does not define me, just as it need not define you. I release any illusions of making them agreeable because realistically, it is unlikely to happen. Instead, I choose to embrace my authentic self and find solace in the identities we each create for ourselves. If a narcissist decides to walk away, claiming they don't wish to deal with me, that's perfectly fine. Truthfully, I have no desire to engage with them either. Ultimately, I hope you can foster a deep sense of self-trust, as that is the core of this journey. Embrace who you are and trust your instincts without resorting to arrogance or argumentation. It's enough to calmly stand firm in your authenticity, which encapsulates the essence of our pursuit. I sincerely hope videos like this offer valuable insights for contemplation. If you haven't already, I encourage you to click the subscribe button for more enriching content from our channel. I genuinely appreciate the privilege of embarking on this journey alongside you. Moreover, if you find it necessary, especially when dealing with individuals like these regularly, seeking therapy can be incredibly beneficial. It can assist in processing your experiences and finding the support that best serves you. When faced with a narcissist attempting to impose their perspective, the most effective way to shut them down is by firmly establishing in your mind that their opinions hold no weight or significance for you. Assert your true identity with clarity and brevity, making it clear that you are secure in who you are. When empaths are fed up and angry, the cruel ways they use to deal with narcissists. Greetings, fantastic viewers. I'm delighted to welcome you back for another enriching discussion. Today, we're delving into a topic that has piqued the curiosity of many, the formidable methods empaths employ when dealing with angry narcissists. Before we unravel these strategies, I want to stress that the advice provided here is tailored for individuals facing emotional abuse in non-violent situations. If you find yourself in a perilous or violent circumstance, please seek immediate assistance from medical professionals, the police, or a support worker. Your safety and the safety of your family are our utmost priorities. Now, let's delve into the top 10 strategies empaths can employ to thoroughly frustrate the typical destructive narcissist. Grab a notepad, because I'm breaking down everything you need to know. Before we move on to the next cutting tactic, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for weekly updates, filled with valuable tips to enhance your life. Your support holds immense value for us. For our returning viewers, remember to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit from the insights, and let's ignite some engaging conversations in the comments below. Your thoughts and experiences are an invaluable part of our discussions. Now, are you prepared to unveil the formidable methods empaths use to confront narcissists? Let's dive right in. Tactic number 1. Steer clear of their dramatic episodes. Narcissists thrive on chaos and drama, using others as emotional punching bags. However, what if you refuse to be drawn into their web? By not reacting to their attacks or criticisms, it frustrates them. Maintaining emotional detachment leaves their toxicity with no outlet, making you a less appealing target. Consequently, the narcissist becomes powerless as they cannot control you. It's a victory for you. Tactic number 2. Disregard their dramatic antics. Have you encountered someone drowning in their own problems and gossip? That's the narcissist's game. They seek attention and control. But what if you display zero interest? By making it evident that their drama doesn't impact you, you diminish their power. Picture their frustration as you continue with your life, unaffected by their attempts to control you. Rendering their problems and influence irrelevant takes away their power. Tactic number 3. Unmask them publicly. Narcissists excel at manipulation, constructing a facade to conceal their flaws. What if you unveil that mask? If you expose their lies and incompetence to others, It undermines their control. Envision their discomfort when their true nature is laid bare. By highlighting their flaws, you strip away their power and communicate that you won't tolerate their deceit. Tactic number 4. Unmask their fabrications. Imagine challenging their tales instead of accepting them as truth. By disputing their emotions and narrative, you declare, "I see through your lies." This stance communicates that you won't succumb to manipulation and can penetrate their facade. The next time they propagate negativity or attempt to tarnish someone's reputation, challenge their version of events. This disrupts their narrative, leaving them bewildered. Tactic number 5. Respond with contempt. Picture mirroring their disrespect. Treating narcissists with disdain signifies that you won't be bullied. Refuse to let them undermine your value. Stand unwavering. Assert your position and make it explicit that you won't tolerate their self-centered behavior. By reciprocating their disrespect, you strip away their capacity to judge or criticize you. It's a potent method to counteract narcissists. Tactic number 6. Brush off their antics. What if your response involved a laugh or a perplexed look that conveys seriously? Not taking narcissists seriously can strip away their power. When you don't indulge their self-centered ways, you deny them the attention and validation they crave. This sends a clear message that their concocted stories and manipulative ploys hold no sway over you. Observe their reaction when you employ this tactic. If they're spinning intricate tales, they might struggle to cope with it. Tactic number 7. Embrace honesty, even in pain. Narcissists often manipulate due to their fragile self-esteem. But what if you confront them with unfiltered truths, even when it stings? Being brutally honest can unveil their true nature. When you present them with straightforward truths, it may be challenging for them to handle. They dislike confronting inconvenient realities, particularly if it deflates their inflated self-image. Summon the courage to express what others might shy away from. Witness their shock as they grapple with the reality of their actions. Tactic number 8. Penetrate the facade. Narcissists construct their self-worth on a fictional self-image. What if you saw through their act? What if you recognized how fragile and insignificant they truly are? By unraveling their illusions, you strip away their power. Once they realize you can see through their facade and comprehend the frailty of their false self, the game is over for them. They can no longer feign normalcy. Tactic number 9. Indifference as a game changer.